Hello, my lore lovers. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you know, we are talking about the movie 21 Bridges, but I wanted to do a quick preface before we start this video. I do want to offer my sincerest condolences to the family and friends of Chadwick Boseman. I was very sorry to hear about his passing last week. To be honest, I had no idea he was even sick. For the most part, I feel like he was suffering in silence because I've been hearing a lot that a lot of people did not know that he was suffering from colon cancer. So I'm really hoping that the family, friends, and fans of Chadwick Boseman don't just hate watch this video. Please listen to what I'm saying. Chadwick's performance in this was never in question. So I'm really hoping that you'll understand that we are trying to fix the movie of 21 Bridges, not the performance of Chadwick Boseman. So please hear me when I say that. Once again, I do want to offer my sincerest condolences to his family, friends, and all of his fans out there. I am truly heartsick that we will not get to see any more of his films. Speaking of which, I have also done a top 5 countdown for Chadwick Boseman performances. I will put a link in the description below because I truly feel like he was a very underrated actor and he gave so many great performances outside of the MCU. So I definitely want you to check that out. I'm very, very sorry to his family and friends once again. So please just watch my fix for 21 Bridges. Wishing his family lots of love and good thoughts. Now, on to the video. 21 Bridges had an opportunity to do something different in the field of cop dramas. It had the opportunity to truly stand out in this genre.
How you gonna do this?
Close the island. There are 21 bridges in and out of Manhattan. Shut them down. 3 rivers, close them. 4 tunnels, block them. Stop every train and loop the subways. Then, we flood the island with blue.
What kept it from standing out? And can I fix it? I'm so glad you asked. Hello, my lore lovers. Thanks for joining me today on another episode of Can I Fix It? Today we are talking about one of the films that left me in one of the biggest quandaries of 2019. That was 21 Bridges. I really had my fingers crossed, being a Chadwick Boseman fan, that this film was going to be good. And I found myself asking at the end of it, was it good or was it bad? I do think that this film was good, but there were a couple of problems. Now, right off the bat, I want to say this film did a lot of things right. I do want to give a shout out to the cinematographers of this movie. They did an incredible job. The shots of Manhattan are absolutely beautiful. The action was very well paced as well. There wasn't just a lot of long, boring shots that a lot action movies are going towards nowadays. I do feel like they are very overused and kind of becoming a cliche in their own right. So I was very glad that this film also had a lot of well-paced scenes with good character development. I said it before and I will say it again, Chadwick Boseman gives a great performance in this film. He did great as Andre Davis, the son of a fallen police officer and who grew up to be a very straight-laced cop. He did a great job at, as a female, I'm actually a little over the agenda that Hollywood is pushing. And by that, I mean that I'm very tired of seeing every single man in every single movie be portrayed as dumb, arrogant, egotistical, misogynistic, chauvinistic, greedy, corrupt, weak, and or subservient, just begging to be put in their place by a female.
They think I'm him. I'm not about to let a man take credit for a woman's work.
I was very glad to see that in 21 Bridges, the character of Andre Davis is actually smart. He's very capable, and for the most part in the film, he makes very smart, very sound, and very rational decisions. So I was very glad for that. I want to say that J.K. Simmons gave a great performance as well. I've absolutely adored him as an actor ever since I saw him in Juno. But the real standout performance has to be Stephen James, who actually plays Michael in the film. He plays a low-level drug dealer. Stephen James's character had so many great emotional moments in this movie. His character development was off the charts, and he and Boseman played well off of each other. Great back and forth between them in this whole titular cat and mouse dynamic. So 21 Bridges had a lot of good things, as I said. Good action, good pacing, good character development. So what went wrong? Now, if you haven't seen 21 Bridges yet, this is your spoiler alert. But if you don't see it coming a mile away, you might need to get your eyes checked. The major problem with 21 Bridges is that it fell into that old cop cliche of the dirty cop angle. Why? Why did they have to do this? This approach isn't new or groundbreaking. We have seen this over and over and over and over and over again. This is in every cop movie nowadays. Someone on the force is protecting somebody else. Drugs belong to them. Just overdone, overused, and there's no reason for it. So the big question is, can I fix it? Well, normally I say, well, I'll give it my best shot. But in this case, yes, I can fix this very, very easily, actually. All we need to do to fix 21 Bridges is actually do a main antagonist. So we need a drug lord in New York City. Somebody big, somebody bad, somebody intimidating, someone, I don't know, someone like this. Yeah, since the movie didn't provide us with this, we'll model him after this guy and we'll call him Kingpin. Yeah, let's go with that. So Kingpin has the drugs, which Michael and his friend have broken in and stolen, trying to make a name for themselves in the drug game. Just as they are fleeing the scene, Kingpin's men show up to pick up the drugs, which erupts in a violent firefight. Michael and his friend somehow get the upper hand and make it out by the skin of their teeth. Just as they are fleeing the scene, a group of police officers showing up to respond to the shootout. This causes our low levels to panic, resulting in another violent firefight, once again leaving our low levels somehow getting the upper hand and fleeing into the night. This produces some interesting conflict. On the one hand, we have Kingpin. His drugs are gone, some of his men are dead, and he is pissed. Then, on the other hand, we have a handful of police officers who see their fallen brethren, and they want blood from these two drug runners, and set out to find them and exact street justice. And somewhere in the middle, we have Andre, the part of him who is the son of a fallen police officer who wants revenge for his father, and the part of him that is a cop and wants to do what's right are in conflict with each other. The times that he comes face to face with Michael, he has an internal battle, but we have an exciting narrative. Michael and his friend are running for their lives. Kingpin and his men are chasing. The police are trying to bring down both Michael and Kingpin at the same time. A group of police officers are operating outside the law. Andre is desperately trying to keep everybody in check while struggling with his own demons, and everybody is staying one step ahead of everybody else, and the audience is left wondering who's going to win. This is your spoiler alert! Then when Michael is shot and killed, rather than Michael using his last breath to tell Andre about the police conspiracy, be a sad moment between Andre and Michael, knowing that Michael's redemption arc will never be fulfilled. That's it. That's all you need to do in order to fix 21 Bridges. And 21 Bridges doesn't need to fall into another cop cliche of having Kingpin being related to Andre's father's death, or having Andre get some big save and take Kingpin down just in the nick of time. Instead, have the movie end with Andre going through another internal investigation for the cops who shot and killed Michael. Then we can have him go and talk to his mother, who is clearly suffering from Alzheimer's, showing a look of exhaustion on his face as he and his mother literally have the exact same conversation as before. Andre knowing that this is his life day in and day out, that he's going to keep having the same conversation with his mother while going through the very same cases every single day. Simple as that. Hopefully 21 Bridges is going to be a much more compelling movie. So what did you think? Did you actually like 21 Bridges? Let me know in the comment section below. And did you like the fix? If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. That helps out a lot. And if you like what I do on this channel, sprinkle a little pixie dust over the subscribe button. And be sure you click the bell for all notifications on all my latest videos. Be sure to follow me on all the major social media platforms, as I often hold participation polls. And if there's a movie or a television show that you'd like me to try to fix, leave it in the comment section below. Until next time, wishing you peace, love, and pixie dust. Bye now.